You know what? The whole commodities complex has actually seen quite a bit of optimism that came from the reopening of China towards the end of last year. And what's quite kind of fascinating to see there is that there's been a drive towards more investors coming into commodities as a result of what's going on in the world right now. We've seen in April and May that there's been a bit of slowdown in pricing, largely because some of that optimism post-China's opening hasn't actually flowed through to the data. So that's been a little concerning for investors. Now, I think what's been interesting for iron ore and also steel is that it's become a investable product for clients. It's become in fact, it's gone from a single product reference to a macro proxy that today reacts to 24-hour news flows. And I think that is what will be interesting to investors this week.
Where is the ferrous industry in terms of decarbonising the portfolio, and how does the SGX come in terms of the suite of products that are on offer to help them reduce their carbon footprint?
So the SGX was a founding signatory of a Decarbonization Association, right? This was the NZSFPA, which is the Net Zero Financial Services Providers Alliance. We are also, in fact, my CEO, Boon Chai, is also very active on GFANS. And we see our role as one of having conversations with the industry. How do you have difficult conversations on doing some of the right things? Because sustainability is by and large about the ability to do the right things and make the right decisions to drive mutual consensus and action. So in a lot of that, what we see as our role is to work with the industry to have conversations on how it could decarbonize and also some of that decarbonization pathway. Now, in terms of the steel industry itself, there's a few different things that the industry is working on. So we think about traditionally the mining side of things. You know, what are some of the cleaner energy inputs? What are some of the cleaner energy sources that could be garnered for the production of steel? We look at greener raw materials that could go into the production of steel. And also we think about the whole decarbonization value chain in terms of what goes into production, what comes out as a finished product, the transportation, the logistics. So that's what the industry is meeting this week in Singapore to talk about.